Assalamu alaikum. So today we'll be talking about a role model. Who should be a role model to you? Who should be a role model to us? And what are the criteria of selecting a role model? And besides, do you even really have a role model? What are their functions? What benefits can you derive from having a role model? Back then, when we were kids, I'm quite certain that almost everybody, including yourself that is watching this video right now, you wanted to become something. Like you admire someone, maybe a politician, maybe your pastor or your imam, perhaps a psychologist or someone you really admire and you wish to become like them, perhaps when you grow up. Even though I'm quite certain that as time goes on, when we're growing up and we started changing who we wanted to become at earlier stage of our life. Perhaps you wanted to become a doctor when you were in primary school, then you eventually wanted to become perhaps a nurse, or maybe a psychologist, perhaps then a lawyer, and so on and so forth. Having a mentor definitely will go a long way in guiding your decision in life, in making sure that you become who you really want to become, because it does come with a lot of benefits. And for someone who has a mentor, there are chances that he is likely to achieve what he wants to achieve, and someone who doesn't even have a mentor at all, who doesn't even have a guidance, like a compass. Because for me, I see a role model like a compass, as a compass that will guide you towards your destination. It's like having somebody that you look up to. Somebody, for example, you want to become, let's say, a doctor or maybe a lawyer, and then, for example, in Nigeria, you wanted to become a lawyer or a senior advocate of Nigeria, and then you're looking up to people like Femi Falana. Because you want to become like them, or Mike Azokwane, maybe you want to become like them, and then you have to read their history, you have to read the struggles they passed through, maybe perhaps read their books, or maybe you are in contact with them so they can guide you, so that you can become like them as time goes on. So that is what a role model means. Let's say for example, you want to become an Islamic scholar, a clergyman, and then you are looking up to someone, maybe perhaps Mufti Menk, and you're looking up to him because you want to become like them in the near future time. So all you have to do right now is to read about their history, read their lectures, perhaps be in contact with them, communicate with them, then attend perhaps some of the school that they attended if you have the means, or read up their struggles, and so that you can be able to apply some of this thing practically in your life. Sometimes people even go to the extent of even trying to talk like their mentor. They're trying to change their tone, so a mentor generally is someone that you love, that you are passionate about, and you wish to become like them when you grow up. So it's very important. For someone who doesn't have a mentor, you have an ambition and you don't have a mentor, you're not looking up to anyone, perhaps then that definitely is going to make your journey to success a little more difficult than someone who have a mentor. So now, what are the benefits of having a mentor? And just like I said, do you have a mentor? If you don't have a mentor, perhaps you need to try to have one. You need to sit yourself down and try to understand yourself, your life. What do you really want to achieve perhaps the next 5-10 years? And then how do you select a mentor? Who should be your mentor? A mentor necessarily does not have to be someone that you know physically, or that knows you, or someone you're in direct contact with. It could be someone that you admire from afar, for example. So you have to try to consider all of this, when you are choosing a mentor. Now, a mentor helps you to achieve your goal, because it's like you are looking directly at someone who is already what you want to become. So it doesn't matter whether it is your personal career, whether in a professional career, this person already is an epitome, or is a person who you wish to become, perhaps in the nearest few years. So you can see that the mentor helps you to achieve your goals, and if you're in contact with them, that's it makes it very perfect, because you already know what you want to become, and they are where you want to become, where you want to be. All right. So a mentor really helps you to achieve your goals, and it's really very important that you have a mentor, irrespective of your ambitions in life. Okay. So so that is point number one. A mentor helps to give you can get inspiration and motivation from your mentor. Okay, inspiration and motivation, because a lot of the times when you're down, you feel you're completely discouraged, you have someone you can directly talk to or you can look up to, and that person can guide you in your journey for success. Okay, so with your mentor, you can learn from his mistakes. Some of the mistakes that your mentor made while he was trying to become who he is right now, you can look into their mistakes and also learn from their mistakes, like learn their obstacles, the challenge that they had in the past. Was it political? Was it economic? Was it personal? Was it about their health, or was it about their relationship? You can look all of this. You can look into it and try to learn and apply that. Okay, so that you can also try to avoid those mistakes. Okay, so with your mentor, you can be able to have good behavior. Okay, you can learn good behavior and habits. Okay, from them. When you admire someone so much, when you cherish someone and you want to become like them, and then perhaps when they have a good behavior, or then you can be able to learn from that behavior. Like our role model, as Muslims, ordinarily a Muslim can have his role model is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam you can learn the best of behavior. You can as well decide to have more than one or two mentors. Okay. For example, when it comes to religion, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is your role model. Everything you do in life, everything he asks you to do, you have to try to do those things. Okay, that is your role model, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So role models are a symbol of hope, because sometimes when you read their history, you find out that their history is full of so many mysteries, so many challenges, difficulties, perhaps the ones you are not even facing. And even if you are facing some of these similar issues, then you will have to appreciate, them, because of what they passed through, and they were able to stand strong and emerge the winner at the end of the day. So it's very important that we all try to have a role model, because having a role model will go a long way to making sure we achieve our aims, because it helps you to know, because when you have a role model, that means you definitely have someone you're looking up to for your success. May we all succeed in life. Thank you. Please kindly share, subscribe, and make positive comment. Thank you.